Hi, welcome back to our Alpha 59 run through of Subsistence. So if you haven't been here before, we continue to have this strange phenomenon of the ice freezing over our foundations there. Now, what I did over the night was I did make an additional power storage unit, so let's just grab that. Put it in the storeroom. So we're kind of straying a little bit into, I need to get the blue on that. Why can't I get the blue on it? Oh, is it because it thinks, yeah, it thinks we're on ice still. I can't place this. Well, that's kind of, so I have to wait till the ice unfreezes. Oh, that's an unexpected complication. All right, well, we can stick it up here temporarily, so let's do that. So in terms of power storage, we've now got a maximum of 1,500. So 124 power, 5 mass. We can't really do a lot. But we're kind of straying into the mid-game now by increasing our maximum power storage here. I'll move that down once the ice is unfrozen, because we do have our BCU extender here, which does allow me to place things in there. It's just the ice appears to be having a disagreement with that right now. Let's just check on the fire. Alright, so let's put that back there. So what I'm going to do is, when I've got the power and mass to do it, which I don't, I'm going to make 3 of these, because I'm going to start on the mid-game power build-up, which is to get 5 or 6 of these guys. Well, you can either go solar panels or wind turbines, but you need 5 or 6 of one or, well, either or. And that needs 3 circuit boards, that needs 3 circuit boards at a minimum. We can make the rope, no problem, because we do have all the sinew we picked up from the chests. We got this we picked up from the chests. And it's only 500 power, but we do need 150 mass, which we can do. But anyway, it looks like we've got weather coming in. Now, one thing I was also thinking about doing was, we've got 9 heat boosts now, which is probably more than we need. But I was thinking about doing a strength boost, because we keep struggling for wood. So it might be an idea if the weather allows us to go and chop some wood today. So that's honey, cloth, and 2 of those guys. So 1, 2, 1 honey, 1 cloth. So we've got enough cloth now, we don't have to keep shooting rabbits anymore. And strength boost. But it looks like the temperature or the weather, so cold tolerance we've got minus 7.5, so it's minus 4 here. So we'll head off to our normal chopping spot just to see how we do. Strength boost lasts 3 minutes, so if the worst comes to the worst, we just take a heat pack as well, so that we can finish off. Now there's, where's that wolf? Oh, he's there. I see another chest up here though. So we got minus 5 here. So we're good up to minus 7. Well, we don't really know, because as soon as the temperature in the top left says minus 7, it could be above minus 7.5 and it could be below minus 7.5. Because I think there's a missing tenths column there. So we don't actually know whether we're above our tolerance or not when it says minus 7. Because it seems half the time we are, half the time we aren't. And the only way to explain that is if there's a decimal point and tenths column missing, which tells us whether we're above 7.5 or below 7.5, which is our cold tolerance. But anyway, minus 6. Let's take some animals if we see them anyway. we'll leave him there because we can't go around that way because of that hunter. Third base came in as we saw. It came in a few days ago as well, by the looks of it. So there's a veggie. So as far as stats, we could do with eating. So we're certainly good on stats. -4, that's not bad in terms of temperature. Let's grab this. Chest off to our right. -5, so it sounds like blizzard isn't coming. So anyway, let's pick a spot. -4, we're good. We'll just pop a heat pack if we get into temperature problems. His. So I'm going to start here. I'll cut out the chopping part because it is a bit repetitive, but yeah, let's get ready to chop and I'll see you at the end of so how many are we starting with? We're starting with 9 wood, so let's go. So the strength boost just wore off, so we went from 9 to 94 wood, again in the 80s. So I think well worth it, but we got up to -7 here and it started telling us we were too cold. So this is where I think the missing decimal point issue comes in, because it says our cold tolerance is -7.5 and I'm guessing that that's something like -7.6 or 7.7 or something like that. So anyway, where are we? We could use a heat pack if we wanted to. Thinking, is it worth it? Do we need to? Because we can head home anyway. So the reticle to take us home is hard to see, but it is there in the middle of the screen, so I know that it's in this direction. The problem being at winter is that everything starts to look different. So yeah, -7, it tells us we're too cold. It shouldn't be telling us that, unless the temperature is above -7.5. Take that rabbit though. Another one. Oh, let him go. So -9. So I think we're good, because it just means that we're burning up a lot of our protein bar. But we can sustain that because we do have a lot of food to eat. So the health damage, we're down from 84 to 71, again, which is sustainable, as long as we don't go fighting any wolves and losing. I guess the real issue is that jet engine noise again, because I really can't hear very well. So if we did get an auditory warning of an incoming wolf, we're not going to hear it. So, but let's visit Ore Rock anyway. So health down to 63, I think we're good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get home. Yeah, this is where we were lucky for the first 3 days of winter, because it's day 22, which is the first day of February. So the second day of December, which was the first day of the freeze, and the 2 days in January were both extremely pleasant. And it could have been like this any of those times. So we were very lucky to get 3 days of good weather there. Because the weather being random, it could be like this all the time. And if it were, then yeah, the winter experience would be a little bit different. Because first day of February, we've only got a couple of days to go, and then we're out of winter. Because our last day is going to be the last day of the recording, that is, the last day of the series is going to be the first day of March. Remembering that we started the series on the second day of March. Again, I'm not fully understanding why it started the second day of March. Because I thought it normally begins on the... let's bring this wolf over anyway, because we could do with snacking on him, I think. Yeah, he's coming. So again, that's the strange benefit of having the ice freeze over the platforms here. Anyway, let's start cooking some stuff. Some seeds can go up there. That can go there. Cook those two up. Butcher. So I forgot to turn this on. So we're at 711.65. Now, one thing I was wanting to do for the we want to get a solar panel in place. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bunch of these. And copper. Now we can get our 3 circuit boards. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we can dump that. Butcher that. Seeds. So this goes in the ammo box. Oh, hang on, let's get that started. So we are quite peckish, so let's eat these. Water, yes. So what temperature we got? -6, yeah, still cold. So this is going to go bad on us, so we may as well eat it right away. 4 of these. Wash hands. Seeds up top. Alright, so we got nothing made here, do we? Nope. So we're going to need, if we're going to make a solar panel, we're going to need 150 mass. So we need the power to build up to 500. We've got this, got this, got this. Well, we just made these. And we're going to need a rope. So we don't have a rope made yet, but we can easily make one. This one. So there's our 3 circuit boards. So we don't need to carry this with us. I'm just going to put it here temporarily along with the rope. And there's 10 of these. And then 4 adhesive. We got -5 out here, so we can get around a little bit. The blizzard's abated a little bit. I just want to go back and check on that fire. I've got a feeling we could do with topping it up a little bit before we take off again, because it looks like I'm not sure how much daylight we've got left though. Oh, and how's our cotton doing? Yeah, we got 3 cotton done. We can pick that. It's 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more coming there. None coming there, but we want to leave the tomatoes because... So what do we... Yeah, we may as well plant a couple more tomatoes. Keep the production line going. So 9 cloth, that only allows us to do 3 padded cloth. So it's 6 of those and 6 of those. And we've only got 1 cloth here, so we need... Because what we're thinking about here is the combat helmet, which is 4 padded cloth. So we've only got 3 incoming. And there's really nothing else we can do. We've got the winter coat, we've got the sweater, we've got the highest level pants we can make. This shirt I've never really bothered with before. Now it's plus 2.4%, sorry, plus 2.4 C warmth. So from a winter perspective, that doesn't look like the best option, because I'm assuming you would have to replace the sweater. So we're pretty much, once we've got the helmet, I think we're maxed out as far as oh, we can change the can we change that? You have to put it in here and then go snow camo. Why can't I do this? I don't know. I'll try and figure out how to change that. Because you left mouse click on it, gives you these options, but I'm clicking on there and it is it an arrow? 6 key? No, I have no idea. I'll look into that. Alright, so where are we on the fire? We need a fuel brick there, so let's do that. We need to make sure that this comes in as quickly as possible, so let's make sure that's topped up. Get some more water on. Check the temperature, -9. Okay, we're housebound. Not much we can do with that. So we really can't do a lot unless we take a heat pack, and seeing as we've got 9 of them, I'm guessing that's what we do. In situations like this, it's either stay indoors or yeah, let's take a heat pack and just chop wood for 3 minutes. This doesn't do any harm either. Listening very carefully for growled warnings. It's confusing here. Some trees are 3, some trees are 4. Almost missed that. I heard that growl. Just. I didn't see anything, but it could have been one of those white wolves. Well, it looks like the light is starting to close in on us anyway. And we're out of heat pack anyway, so let's go back. Again, we can sustain the protein loss and damage without too much problem. the health cost isn't that great. As long as we stay around the base, we're pretty much fine because we can go indoors and let our health regenerate. The only issue here is that as you do take health damage, then our maximum health of 84 is liable to reduce to 83, because that red line at the bottom there, this red line here, tells you how far you are to changing your maximum health. It does go up and down if you take damage like this. Well, let's we've got a bunch of bullets to use up, so let's do this. So we can eat, so let's do that. So let's tidy up a bit. So I guess we don't need to carry the 3 padded cloths, so let's put them away. They go in here. Rest goes in here. Alright, nighttime it is. So yeah, that was a bad day in terms of weather. It shows how lucky we are, or how lucky we were for the other 3 days. So yeah, -10 there. Alright, so we're indoors, so I think I'll call the episode there. Now, in terms of what to do tonight, just check this. Okay, we're good there. Now, we need 150 mass. So what I'm going to do is turn this on. And then keep this going all night. So I'm going to get this up to 150 mass. So we've got the free mass coming in, we've got free power coming in as well at the moment. But above 100 we're going to lose the free mass increase. But this is clicking up quickly. As soon as it stops at 150, then I'll shut it down, because then we'll have the 150 we need for the solar panel here. Get the power back up to 500, and then we'll be good for our first solar panel. And thereafter, it's really a case of you need 5, 6, 7 to really start thinking about the mid-game, which is where you get your fridge in, you get your oven in, and start adding other things like mining drills, which generate a constant drain on energy. So you need that constant source of energy. Well, not constant, but a constant daily source, assuming, well, depending on the weather, of course. But sunny days, you would need that that input to keep the power above, well, up to as high as possible. But anyway, for the moment, I'm going to run this to 150. So by tomorrow, because we've got everything we need for the solar panel here, and we just need 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we should be able to have a solar panel in place tomorrow, which will be the last day of winter, being the 2nd day of February. So that's it for today. So I hope to see you tomorrow for the start of day 23, which will be the last day of the winter. And thanks for watching again. Bye.